Virtual Tarot. I'm Ava.
And I am Trudy, and welcome to El Hermana, the Las Vegas of ancient Egypt. We're back here with King Akhenaten, the bad boy of the ancient world, and his beautiful queen, Nefertiti. Why, you might ask?
Slender-necked, gorgeous Nefertiti.
Yeah.
She was something else. She was co-regent, equal to the pharaoh. In fact,
That's why.
There are many theories that she actually ruled for a short while after her husband's demise, and so it was quite the glamorous couple back here. And this beautiful town that we're visiting is in the middle of Egypt, right in the heart of the desert, and it has gorgeous gardens. It has a zoo, and it has pools where the pharaoh and his beautiful bride frolic.
And we worship Aten, the sun god, which is why the reading is going to be so bright we have to wear shades.
We have to wear shades.
That's right.
This is a very bright deity.
Yes.
He was the first monotheist.
Yes, he was.
So therefore he becomes very pertinent to our investigation of the evolution of human consciousness, and particularly of the female divine.
That's right.
So
that said, here you are.
Here you are, Cancer.
Yes, at the Oracle's table in Armana.
Yes.
In the middle of
the desert.
All this fun, and we just wanted to say what happens in Armana
stays in Armana.
So this is just between you and us, and we will be reading for you. First, we would like to do a little recap for last month, What happened to our Cancer friends last month?
Oh gosh, well, they took the unorthodox approach with their family.
Yes, they did.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take my glasses off.
Oh, let's do that.
The better to see you.
The better to see you, and better to see within you.
Yes. So yes, they did, and changing it up.
Changing it up right in the middle of everything. Unexpectedly, you did things in a radical way, and introduced new concepts into your family, and consequently found the rainbow.
Yes.
At the end of your journey.
That's right. We had the Fool in the position of the unexpected, the playful card.
The playful card, the risk taker.
Yeah. And so that's what you were doing. It was a really good end of the month for you in May. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
We do a 4-card spread. If you haven't been with us before.
Shame on you. So the first card is the overall mood of the month, the challenge, the energy of the month.
Yeah, it's the coloring card that colors the entire month of June.
And then the second position is the challenge.
That's right.
The obstacle, what you have to overcome. And the third position is
position of the unexpected. Forewarned is forearmed.
That's our favorite.
That's what we like to say,
that's our
because
motto here.
Guess what? If you know it, it's easier to deal with it when it pops up.
Right. Then you aren't shocked by what's going on around you.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea of tarot.
Yeah. And then the last card
is either an important event that occurs at the end of the month or any other time in the month, but it sort of summarizes things, or it just maybe lets us, it's the energy that takes us into the next month as well. So.
Oh.
All that said, let's do it.
Are you ready? Okay.
I have to put my glasses.
We do this for the first card because it's so bright and shiny. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? I think it's strength. I think it's strength.
Strength?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I have no idea. Let's see.
Wow. Okay. So this month.
Wow.
It is like Vegas.
It's Vegas.
It's Vegas, baby.
You know what this
is? It's the Wheel of Fortune.
It's
the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's the roulette wheel.
It's the roulette wheel.
We're making a joke because Armana, in the middle of the desert, was not unlike Vegas. It was built within 17 years. It popped up very quickly.
Yep.
And
very
do you
fast.
know? I think they actually had a machine back here, the first slot machine back here that would dispense holy water.
That's true. I do remember.
Yep.
I remember that.
Yep.
Right.
So we do have slot machines back here.
Yeah, so it was the first vending machine.
Yeah, and this
really.
is a good slot machine to have.
So
one
what
that
this is,
dispenses holy water.
Let's discuss this a little bit. So, in Hermetic philosophy, that is what the tarot is. That's the umbrella of
Okay, now
philosophy.
we should take our glasses off now that we
So-
saw the card. Sorry about that. It is a bright card.
In the Hermetic philosophy, it says, as above, so below. But it also understands history in a very different way. It doesn't see history moving in a linear fashion. It sees it moving in a circle, that is cyclically. And so sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down. But this card says you're moving up. This is a life shift for you. You're moving from a less satisfying place in your life to a more satisfying place. So this is a whole life cycle that's beginning right here at the month of June. This month, it's a wonderful month. I mean, it's a great month to take a vacation too, because of that. So let's see what your challenge might be.
It's the season.
It's the season. Oh dear God, how interesting.
Huh.
Good for you.
Okay, so we have in the position of challenges, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which to me, the Ace of Pentacles is about material source. And the challenge, it looks like, is there's an offer that is challenging you, or that you're waiting for that isn't coming, or maybe it's delayed, or that it could be an offer that you desire, and maybe, I mean, it could be as simple as real estate.
Yes.
If you're trying to sell your home.
Or trying to buy a home.
Yes, there's a situation where you're not getting the offer that you would like, or the offer has challenges. But, you know, I mean, it doesn't have to be your home. It could be a raise.
Right. Or because the aces are also the beginning of something. So it's sort of maybe even the challenge of being able to launch something on a material level, a new idea, a new project, a new endeavor, that you're challenged to begin. And because you have this luck on your side, you want to go into a whole new phase of your life, that you're challenged to start something new.
Right. Well, it's funny too, because the pentacle is kind of like the minor arcana wheel of fortune too.
Oh, that's true. Yes. So
because there's fortune involved in, you know, this offer, you know. So let's go on and let's check it out.
Well,
I want to see the
third. It could also be that you are offered money and you need to know what to do with that money.
Yeah,
so that could very
it
well
could be.
Because look at you're fortunate.
Yeah, maybe you gamble, and the payoff is a challenge.
The payoff is the challenge.
Yeah,
What
but
do you do
I
with
also
that
see
money?
this as a clock. So let's keep reading
All
because
right.
I want to see what that means.
Oh, look at this.
This could be the cycle of life too. Doesn't have to be.
How wonderful.
Fortune. Okay, so up comes,
The unexpected.
which is the Six of Wands, which is the card that we sometimes call it the, you know, taking something public. Like you're taking something public.
Yeah, that's right.
So
unexpectedly you become public.
Yeah,
It becomes
there's a
public.
victory that
Yeah.
is, you know, you actually have the ability to publicize your victory.
Yeah, and you receive praise. Unexpectedly, people are following you. They follow your lead. They congratulate you. So this is a victory of sorts, of some sort, that you receive unexpectedly. So something, it seems like you might meet your challenge here.
Yeah. You know, to me, what I see is a clock. And everything is about timing. You know, life, or people say, everything is about timing, being at the right place at the right time. It seems that you are in the right place at the right time, and your challenge is the offer. Okay, so this is going to happen.
Yes.
And it's like sort of in the stars.
Yes, something is offered you, or you offer, or
And you're wondering about an offer. Yeah.
Yes.
So, and it's material.
It's material. It has to do with practical things. It's tangible. In other words.
Which I guess is why I keep thinking of real estate. But
yes.
it could also be selling a business.
Yes.
It could be
being offered a new business prospect, opportunity. It's an opportunity offered.
It's an opportunity offered.
That's
yes.
right.
Okay. All right. So let's go to the next one. This one's like interesting.
Oh, look at that. This is your month.
Yes, it is. It is. This is a fortuitous time for you.
A very, very lucky time is June is your month. This is the Seven of Pentacles upright as your final conclusion card.
But the challenge may be in this, and you tell me what you think. You may, okay, the timing is good, but you may be getting a little bit ahead of yourself, taking, going public with it, while you're still waiting for the offer. Now, I don't know if that's a problem or not, because at the very end of the month, the offer seems to have come in, but you're still waiting for it to completely...
Well, the sevens is a step along the way. So there's a certain point at which you do receive the acclaim for your creative project, but at the seven is about
wow, it's actually like it's working. It's working, but you're not there yet.
Well,
it's actually like there's success here, but not final success.
It's interesting because there's some cards in which the gentleman, the farmer, is depicted on a road. On one side, everything he's done is on this side. So everything he's accomplished on a material level is on this side. And he has one pentacle on the other side where you see little tiny sprouts growing. So it's being on this road, what to do with where you've come so far. You see?
Because we have this one pentacle here.
Right.
Okay, so what if it's a second situation?
Right.
Be it a job, be it a passion, be it a second business even?
Yes, even a new idea that you're saying, okay, look, I've accomplished so much here with my previous efforts.
Yeah.
And now I can take this offer and plant it in a new field, in a new area of my life. And I have all this praise and accomplishment for what I've done. And now I'm simply taking the time to examine my position. Where am I? What are my possibilities here as we move into the month of July? June is a wonderful month for you because it seems like everything you've done grows, manifests, and you feel very blessed by it all, and you're ready to move into a new area.
Yeah, it seems like you may actually have a second way of making money.
Right, a second way of making money, and you're thinking about it. You're thinking about
it. And maybe you need to make money. This is a good time
Right.
to come up with this second
Right.
source of income.
A second source.
Which is interesting, and this is like bringing it public, so this may not be you, but I will say, Ava and I, this is our second source of income, virtual tarot. And we have day jobs.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and we're not cancers, but I'm just saying that because, here we have this part of going public.
Right.
So this could be kind of almost similar to what we do.
Oh, that's true.
Which is whatever this situation is, second job, which you seem to be challenged by initially. Your challenge is to actually get it out there and go public with it, which could be YouTube. Who knows? Maybe you need to make more videos. Like we do, but at the very end, you you have this second thing,
Yeah.
which is kind of nice because
Right.
it's like, you know, it's like it makes you more stable.
But it's really it's a beginning, so it's fresh, it's new. That's why you don't know whether that thing, that new opportunity, is really something that you want to plant in your particular garden, in your particular life, whether it will bear fruit as the jobs you've already been doing, the work you've already been doing, the career you already have, obviously.
But the cards say, do it.
The cards say do it.
Cards say go for it.
Go for it.
This is the time. The wheel is up.
The wheel is up.
Gamble, take a chance, invest.
That's it. Oh, I'm so excited
Do
for you.
it, Cancer.
Do it, Cancer.
Yep.
You've got it in you.
So thanks. Again, this bud, I mean, cup is for you.
Oh, yes. Yes.
You guys are the best.
You're the best.
We
Go
really
beer.
appreciate it. Yeah. Yeah, we have beer back here in Armana.
Oh, yeah, yes. Beer and bread.
Yes, we do. That's what we eat. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We are going to be
My sunglasses.
narrating a mini documentary.
On Nefertiti and Akhenaten and their incredible life together, and why they built the city, and the birth of monotheism, which is very important in the journey of human consciousness and
Well, a female divine. So stay tuned for that. And then also, if you would like to know more about this reading and how you can control those uncontrollables who you find yourself sort of like trying to get in line, I guess. So just check our website because we do have readings, virtualtarot.wordpress.com. We'd be happy to do a custom reading for you. And you know what? You're mom, you deserve it. Or if you're not mom, you're still mom because we're mother of the entire world, we women, right? We're the goddesses, so you're mothering somebody somewhere.
And if you want to gift one of these to a friend, please, all you have to do is make your donation and include the name and the email address of the person you want to donate it to, and we'll contact them from there on. So it's very easy.
That's right. So when you make your donation, email us, and we've had people ask, at avatrudy@yahoo.com. Send your questions there. We'll get right back to you, and what you get is an MP3, really, really nice audio file that you can refer to, and they have quite the shelf life.
They do, and depending on the question, they have relevance for any period of time.
All aspects.
All aspects of your life. So, thank you.
Yay! Spirit is so good. We've done great readings.
Yes, there are art.
We'll see you in July.
We'll see you in July.
Let's take our cup
and
go down to the promenade.
Oh yes.
And we're gonna go see what's going on down here.
Aki and Neffy.
Yes. Stay tuned. Bye bye. All right. So until July.
Until July. This month we explore the extraordinary story of the reign of the pharaoh Akhenaten and Nefertiti, who ruled Egypt for about 17 years between roughly 1353 BC and 1335 BC. Akhenaten was known as an iconoclastic genius, a poet, and a philosopher. While even just a boy, he fought against the selfish and the strong, whom he identified particularly with the priests of one of their pantheon of gods named Ammon. This was a polytheistic society in ancient Egypt, and the priests of Ammon were prone to tyranny And so Akhenaten resolved to destroy the priests and their gods, and to supplant them with his god, with a single god named Aten, the sun god. The high priest had been accustomed to occupying high and influential positions at the court of Akhenaten's father, Amenhotep III. One of the priests had been a chief treasurer, another a grand vizier. But the single-minded and rebellious Akhenaten, when he ascended to the throne, began to embrace and develop the theological beliefs of the obscure Aten solar cult. And he set forth to convince an unheeding world of Aten's sovereignty over all of creation, thus making Akhenaten the first monotheistic ruler of the ancient world. Akhenaten had the noble desire to make all men wise, just, free, and mild. But Akhenaten was also a feminist, believing in the equality of women, as was proved when he married his wife, Nefertiti. She was a queen consort and became co-regent and equal to the pharaoh. She was committed to Akhenaten's vision and is often portrayed worshiping beside him. The royal couple delighted to appear among the people, accompanied by their children. Nefertiti, in some works of art, is shown standing equal next to her husband, symbolically showing that she was equal to her husband. As time went on, treason was attempted by the priestly party, which roused the ire of the strong-minded young king, for he suddenly began a war of bitter persecution against the god Ammon. Everywhere the god's name was chipped from the monuments, the tombs were entered, and the young pharaoh did not spare even the name of his father. It was at this time that he became officially known as Akhenaten, the spirit of Aten. Akhenaten decided to leave Thebes then, and at El Amarna, about 250 miles north, he caused to be laid out a garden city in which were built a gorgeous palace which surpassed that of his father, and a great temple dedicated to the one and only god, Aten. Akhenaten was a proud and profoundly serious man with a great mission, a high-souled prophet. Akhenaten believed it sinful to take away the life which Aten gave. No sacrifices were offered up at his temple. The fruits of the earth were laid on the altars instead. Aten was revealed in beauty, and his worshippers were required to live beautiful lives, believing that the cultured mind abhorred all evil and sought after only that which was most excellent. Akhenaten promoted the idea of the universal brotherhood of man, and conceived that the world was beautiful and was pervaded by universal peace. And though Aten, the god, was a sun god, he was not actually the material sun. He was the first cause manifested by the sun, from which all things came, and from which ever issued forth the life-giving and life-sustaining influence, symbolized by rays ending in hands that support and nourish human beings. No grand theology has ever appeared in the world before such as this. It is the forerunner of the later monotheistic religions, while it is even more abstract and impersonal, and may well mark as scientific theism, which in our modern world would be equivalent to the ideas of the 20th century mystic Rudolf Steiner. Akhenaten died while still a young man, and the causes of his death are unknown. But there is speculation that the new pharaoh was in fact Queen Nefertiti, who ruled as a man and attempted to hold together the collapsing dreams of her husband. Though not many women have acted as rulers in ancient Egyptian society, they have been considered to be equal among men in status as well as legal opportunities. Women were shown to be allowed the opportunity to take part in the economy, such as their role as merchants. Women took part also in religious activities. They were allowed to become priestesses. It has now taken women 3,000 years to reclaim their equal social rights. And only now is the world reawakening, heralding a return to higher frequencies of love, compassion, and kindness, and to the eternal feminine divine.